Hi. Okay, so video blogs. I'm not too excited about doing this, but um, it's easier to write than talk in front of a screen and see yourself while you're doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you kind of the process that I have for my daily Japanese practice. So the app that I've installed on my iPhone here is called Anki or Anki. Not sure how to pronounce that, but something like that. Anki. And I'll just put the link up on the screen as well. So Anki looks like that. So I've got two decks. One of them is my sentence pattern deck, and the other one is my kanji deck. So in Japanese, there are some different character sets, and one of them is called kanji, and those are kind of the more complicated Chinese characters. And I'll just show you what that looks like. So I'll click on that first. And what will pop up is it will tell me what the word means. It will show me the word that would come with it, because usually kanji come in pairs, and it shows me the pronunciation. And in this case, it doesn't tell you in English, but the pronunciation is domo. Okay, so what I need to do in this case, it's a new kanji, I haven't seen it before, so I don't know it yet. So what I'll do is I'll click on the screen, and it will show me what the kanji looks like. Now in this case, what I normally do is I'll write it down in a notebook, and inside that notebook I've got, every time I come across the kanji, I'll write it down again. So in this case, I haven't seen it before, so normally I'll write it down in my book, and then what I'll do is I'll click on that little red button that says 1 minute, and that way, in a minute, I will be brought right back to it again. So this kanji says bag, so that's the meaning. To pronounce it is kaban, so that's what those three characters stand for, kaban. And so what I need to do is think about what the kanji looks like, and I'm picturing it right now. And normally what I do is I try and write it down in my book, but just for the ease of this video, I won't do that yet. So when I've written down or drawn out or memorized kind of the stroke order in my mind of what I'm visualizing, I'll click on that, and that is what will pop up. Now, if I completely can't remember whatsoever, what I will do is I'll click on the 1 minute button, but if I feel confident enough that I will try and be able to recognize this in written text, then what I can do is I can click on the 1 day, the little green button. Now this app is really great because what it enables me to do is it's not just flashcards in the sense that that I'm having to write them all out. They're already pre-written. And secondly, it's really great because it's kind of like a training tool in the sense that I'm not keeping track of which flashcards to follow up on. The program itself is constantly doing that for me. So that's a huge help. So that's what the kanji part looks like. And the kanji works really well with this app because it works alongside the actual sentences, because I'll show you what a sentence looks like, for example. So this is a sentence, okay, and that says tomodachi to hana. It's hard to read it backwards. Tomodachi to hanasu ka ga suki da ne. Now I'm not quite sure on the character that is right there. So what I can do,
友達と話すことが好きだね。
okay, so I quickly realized that, oh, that means koto ga, but I think I can't even remember what I said. And then below it, it will talk about the sentence structure, and it'll help remind me of how the sentence goes together. So this is a quick and easy way to, because you're seeing it so many times and through repetition, it's really easy to start having a better understanding of how to conjugate verbs in Japanese, while at the same time learning new vocabulary through the kanji. So because I messed up on that one, I'm just going to press 1 minute, and I'm going to try that again later on. So this one says, 私は映画を話すのがちょっと、ちょっと下手です. I think that's what that last part is.
私は英語を話すのがちょっと下手です。
So I got it. So that heta, that bottom area, means bad or unskilled. And now this is the first time that it's come up in this particular card set, but because I'm a little bit ahead in the kanji set, I can easily, or I've managed to pick up on that. So that's where the kanji matching with the sentence patterns really comes in handy. So that's basically an overview. What I'll do is I'm being introduced to 10 new sentences or 10 new kanji a day. So typically to work through this in the beginning was quite simple because the words and the kanji were very simple ones. Now it's getting to the point where I'm spending about an hour, a little over an hour a day, just working on my phone here on the app itself. So in conjunction to that, I haven't done it this week, but normally what I'll do is I'll talk on Skype with my wife's family, and I found that since I've started this program, my proficiency has become a lot stronger. I'm learning to catch a lot more of the vocabulary and sentences that are being thrown at me, and I feel like I'm a little bit more confident in answering as well, because a lot of times I'll just not know what to say. But in this case, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. There's another what's it called? There's another book series called Remembering the Kanji, and as I just had shown you before, the kanji are those really complicated Japanese or Chinese characters. They originated from China. Um, so this book, what it does is it breaks down the stroke order, because when you're writing them out, you're writing like 12 or 15 strokes, and they need to be written in a particular order, and that helps you memorize them. There's radicals in each of the kanji, and so the radicals kind of break up the kanji. So if you look at it closer, you'll notice that there's kind of similar looking parts to the kanji, and if you start to recognize those, you can start to figure out kind of what camp they're in. So like fish, for example, would have a certain radical at the beginning of the kanji drawing, so you could quickly figure out that that's a fish kanji, for example. So this book, Remembering the Kanji, and I'll have a link on it here as well. Um, it's great because it goes systematically through ways of trying to memorize these kanji using like mnemonics, which I haven't used so much recently, but now that the kanji is getting more difficult, I'm fine, and because of the volume in which I'm kind of pushing myself to learn it, it's getting pretty out of control. So I'm hoping that this is going to help me to kind of attach a story to the kanji so that my memory will pick up on that a lot quicker. So this is going on a lot longer than I thought. This was easier than I thought it might be, but please post comments and tell me how I might improve. I realize I'm wearing a blue hat and a blue hoodie, and I look a little goofy, but happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I'll see you Tuesday night, I guess, if you're in the ECI class. Bye.